Hey everybody, Jazz Samurai here, and I've got another guitar of the week. It's my Epiphone Junior. Could be called Les Paul Junior, though this one does actually just say Junior model. Mine's a 2010. This guitar, let's say it, nothing special. I got it because I was in Tokyo, and if you've never been to Tokyo Ochanomizu, it is like, crack cocaine for guitar players. Dozens of guitar stores lining the streets. Amazing things. And I went there and I just said, oh man, I gotta buy something. And I went around and I played lots of guitars, and I ended up buying this one. Now this guitar cost me about $100. So I have guitars over there that are, worth an order of magnitude more than this, and I do play this one a lot, and for surprising reasons. So first of all, let's talk about the specs. It's a laminate mahogany alder body. It's got a bolt-on neck and rosewood fingerboard, but it does say Junior on the headstock. There's some that say Les Paul on the headstock. Those are different ones than these. And the thing I like about this guitar so much is the neck. Now, some people complain about Epiphone necks being rather chunky, and they can be, but on this particular model, it's got this 12-inch radius. It's got the scale that I like, which is the 24.75 inch scale. I said on the when I was talking about the Aria Pro 2 guitar, how the scale was just a bit too long for me at 25.5. This one, 24.75. This is a much better scale for me. I feel much more comfortable playing this one, and it's quite wide. 1 and 1.68 inch nut on it. Simple. Couldn't be more simple as far as the electronics. It's got a single humbucker there with single volume, single tone, obviously. This cool wraparound bridge. The hardware is pretty good. It stays in tune for me. I've never really had any problems with the tuning on it. Now mine, I hope for the sake of Epiphone that this is the ebony and not the white, because it has yellowed quite a bit, like George Washington's teeth, but it's fine by me. I kind of like the color. Interesting. If you go on to there's an Epiphone specific wiki called what's it called? EpiphoneWiki.org, and on there they have every color picture of this guitar, every color except the ebony. So maybe it wasn't so popular. I don't know. Mine's a 2010, like I said. Now, $100 guitar, and I'm a kind of, a jazz player, or I pretend to be a jazz player. I'm more of a composer, really, songwriter. So for me, it's about picking up the guitar and being inspired, and I find that this guitar actually is quite easy to play, lets me do some cool things, and where it's versatile is the tone. The tone knob is what makes it, and I've used this on a bunch of different videos over the years since I bought this. Maybe I bought this 5 years ago. And I'm just going to do a thing where I roll off the tone. Hopefully this will record right, and we'll see how that works. So here's the tone full up, everything 10 and 10, like most guitar players play. And it's quite bright and brittle. I mean, the pickup is in the bridge position, so it's not gonna get much. But if you roll off the tone, and I roll it way back down to 3 or something like this, you kind of get this kind of buzzy, cool sound out of it. And this is the sound that I use for when I'm doing, playing the kind of jazzy pieces that I'm playing. Anyway, it's such an easy guitar to play. And so cheap. I mean, come on, $100 for a guitar. And yeah, you really can't go wrong. I hope I don't say that at the end of every video, about how it's a great guitar and you should buy one. But it's an Epiphone. I'll have to say that in theory, I like Epiphones, but in practice, whenever I get one, and I've bought some new, whenever you get one, there's always something wrong with it, and as I go through my guitars, I will go through what's wrong with each Epiphone. This one is one of the ones that didn't have anything wrong with it. Now, maybe it was repaired or whatever was fixed about it, or maybe it's just so cheap. I mean, how can it have anything wrong with it? So, yeah. Made in Indonesia. Mine says limited edition Epiphone custom shop, if that means anything. There you go. Epiphone Junior. Does lots of great sounds. Of course, if you're going to put effects on it, it doesn't really matter what guitar you have. It's all about the neck. And this one, I really like the neck. That's it for me and the Epiphone Junior 2010 model, ebony white. I'm going to put probably in the description links to a playlist of the songs that I've used this on this channel. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I really would like to get some more subscribers on this channel, he says, complaining about and doing self-pity. So please help me out and subscribe. See you next time.